Incidents of child sexual abuse continue to be reported from across India, highlighting the persistent risks faced by children. Despite growing awareness and legal safeguards, many cases are believed to go unreported due to factors like fear of stigma, social pressure, concerns about lengthy legal processes, and reluctance to report abuse involving known persons. Given India's large child population, ensuring their protection remains a significant challenge. To strengthen the legal framework for addressing such offences, the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences or POCSO Act 2012 came into force on 14 November 2012. The gender-neutral law provides protection to all children below the age of 18 from offences including sexual assault, sexual harassment, and the use of children for pornography. It also lays down child-friendly procedures for reporting, investigation, and trial through designated special courts. Over a decade after the Act came into effect, the number of cases registered under POCSO offers an important indicator of the prevalence of reported child sexual offences and trends in reporting across the country. In this video, we dive deep into these crucial numbers. But first, a word on the source of information. The data on this issue is published annually by the National Crime Records Bureau or NCRB under the Ministry of Home Affairs as part of its Crime in India report. It is compiled from crime data reported by states and union territories through their respective police departments. If you would like to download clean, structured, and ready-to-use datasets on crimes against children, head to dataful.in where you will find statistics on offences against children in India under the Indian Penal Code, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, and special and local laws like the POCSO Act, Juvenile Justice Act, and Immoral Traffic Prevention Act. In addition, Dataful offers comprehensive datasets based on the NCRB's Crime in India series. And now, on to the data deep dive. In 2004, a total of 67,809 cases were registered under the POCSO Act. Of the more than 70,000 child victims in these cases, approximately 64% were victims in cases registered under Sections 4 and 6 of the Act, underscoring the prevalence of penetrative sexual assault offences. Section 4 prescribes punishment for penetrative sexual assault on a child with rigorous imprisonment of not less than 10 years, which may extend to life imprisonment along with a fine. Section 6 deals with aggravated penetrative sexual assault committed under specified aggravating circumstances. The offence is punishable with rigorous imprisonment of not less than 20 years, which may extend to life imprisonment or the death penalty, in addition to a fine. Adolescents accounted for most of the victims. Children aged 16 to 18 years consistently made up the highest number of POCSO victims, followed by those aged 12 to 16 years. Together, these two groups accounted for nearly 89% of all victims in 2024. The sharpest increase was among 16 to 18-year-olds. Victims in this age group increased from 8,286 in 2017 to 23,497 in 2024. Victims aged below 12 years remained comparatively fewer, with those below 6 years consistently recording the lowest number throughout the period. While the data does not explain the reasons behind this pattern, greater mobility among older adolescents, better reporting, and the inclusion of consensual relationships involving minors under the POCSO Act may contribute to the higher number of cases in the 16 to 18 years age group. In contrast, the relatively lower numbers among children below 12 years, especially those below 6, may partly reflect underreporting, as younger children often face greater difficulty in recognizing, communicating, or disclosing abuse. However, lower reported numbers need not be lower incidents. Girls have accounted for an overwhelming majority of POCSO victims for many years now. They consistently made up over 98% of all victims, though their share declined slightly to 98% in 2024. The gender gap was widest among older adolescents. In the 16 to 18 years age group, more than 99% of victims were girls every year. The share of boy victims increased in 2024, particularly among younger children. In the 6 to 12 years age group, the proportion of boy victims increased from around 4% in previous years to over 10% in 2024, driven by an increase in the number of boy victims from 141 in 2023 to 351 in 2024. Similarly, the number of boy victims in the 12 to 16 years age group more than doubled during the same period. While the data does not explain the reasons behind this trend, it may reflect improved reporting and greater awareness of child sexual abuse involving boys. Most child victims knew the accused. During the last 5 years, at least 96% of POCSO cases involved offenders known to the victim. Friends, online friends, or live-in partners on the pretext of marriage formed the largest category among known offenders. Such cases increased from 5,931 in 2017 to 22,308 in 2024, accounting for over half of all known offender cases in 2024. Cases involving family, friends, neighbors, employers, and other known persons also remain substantial, increasing from 8,744 in 2017 to 16,668 in 2024, while those involving family members more than doubled from 1,752 to 3,658 during the same period. Contrary to the common perception that strangers pose the greatest risk, NCRB data shows that the overwhelming majority of POCSO cases involve offenders known to the victim. This highlights the complex nature of child sexual abuse, where perpetrators are often trusted individuals within the child's social environment, making disclosure and reporting more difficult for victims and their families. With that, we come to the end of this week's Data Deep Dive. Head to the comments to share your thoughts on what these numbers indicate. Like and share this video and follow Dataful on all social platforms for more such data-driven informative content. Subscribe to our Dataful plan today and get access to our vast collection of cleaned, ready-to-use datasets across sectors.